Hi there! So today we're doing a video to show you how we set up the couch and the bed.
So that was something that we really struggled with coming back from the hospital, and there's really no way to plan or know for this until you're in the minute, because A, you really don't know your pain level.
And you don't know what's going to be comfortable
Yep.
or what's going to hurt
Yep.
or...
You don't know how your body's going to respond to these kinds of things, and it was unfortunately a process of trial and error to do this, and that's not something you really want to do when your person's in a lot of pain, but hey, we had no choice, so maybe this will
expedite the process.
For some other people. So one of the things that we really noticed was that you really need stable support in the back. But you also have to make sure that it's comfortable, because you have this incision and that's really tender, but you need to be upright. So came to the conclusion after a lot of trial and error that this is what we came up with, and we basically just used what we had at our disposal. And so this here is the piece that comes out of the ottoman of the sofa, and it's very hard and rigid. It's
just a piece of wood.
Yeah, basically it's just a frame, and there's something in it that's kind of cushiony, but to just have one's back on that would be not pleasant.
It's not comfortable
at all. But as you can see here with her couch, it's very cushiony.
Yes.
That was way too much cushion.
Sitting like that, like,
would be
then
severe
you go like
amounts
this,
of pain.
and like you can't just sit like...
No.
So this did not work, because you cannot sit like this.
Severe amounts of pain
Yeah.
is what this is. I discovered that by putting this back here, so this creates the rigidity that you need. That's got the support, this has the comfort for the incision, but this still did not create enough control over it. And then I took one of the other pillows and put it behind here, because we needed some more, because even just, you probably can't see from the angle, but even just the slight movement of this, which is perhaps, I don't know, a degree of an inch or two, could create severe amounts of pain for her. So you need something in here to control that. So you got this in here, there's no head. So another pillow goes into here, so you got some more control. Then what I did was I just took other, throw pillows and just started to put them back here, basically creating shims to create the exact angle that she needed where that felt comfortable. So you're gonna have to find out what works for you, but really focus on make sure that this is nice and firm and creating that support, but then you need lots of comfort because of the incision. Then, sit down and just really slowly, and then when she was here, I got in, and then we'd have to adjust this, and it was like, okay, is that comfortable? No. Is this comfortable? No. How's this? Oh, that's worse. How about this? Okay, that's a little bit better, but here. So really just shimming in the back here till you find that right. Oh, there you go. That doesn't hurt too bad.
Yeah.
And then you just, I don't know, towels or whatever you can do to
towels, other pillows, blankets, whatever you have to stuff back there.
Yeah. And so this was her throne for 6 months or something, or 5 months.
Yeah. I actually find it more comfortable to sit crisscross. I did during my recovery, but I always sit like this, so that's just me. But maybe that's helpful for people, because I found it more comfortable for me during surgery.
And there is an ottoman section to the couch that slides in here.
So I was able to put my feet out sometimes, but they would have to be like only like this. Like not very high, because I couldn't lift my feet.
Right, there was sometimes.
Oh, and sometimes we'd have pillows here to like put my feet up a little bit.
Because you're really trying to tweak and find that perfect balance of all the movable parts of the body. The neck and the head was up like this. And the
my
spine.
arms were like this.
And then you realize the legs can't go here, and the legs can't go here or here. So
yeah, it's just a lot of
trial and error.
Yep.
Trial and error, and
lots of tweaking.
You can kind of think about what you have ahead of time, so enough things at your reach for the improvisation to try to find these things. That's about as far as you can plan ahead. Because because we thought we had it planned out, but that was not the case. So hope, you know, that this cuts out some of the time in helping to get your person in a better, comfortable place, because this is where they're going to live for quite a while. Yeah.
A long time.
Yep.
Probably. Alright, so in this video we're going to show you guys what we did for the bed in week 1.
So an important part of this was ice packs, and we were fortunate that the hospital let us take about 6 of them, so we could just keep them rotating, because it kind of only they're cold for half hour, 40 minutes or something like that. And then I would just swap them out. So we'll start with that. Shall we go?
Alrighty.
All right. So the ice packs were not on the incision. Lay them down here. You kind of need to figure out where they were or would be comfortable for your person. And then there was a pillowcase, again, courtesy of the hospital, because they allowed us to take a bunch of hospital pillows too. So got those guys there. So we start with this, and then we created the cradle pillow. So we'll set one over there, because that's going to act as a cradle for the rib cage there. We come in very, very slowly, and this is probably even too fast.
This is definitely too fast.
Way too fast.
But
So
this
coming
is
in.
7 months later.
So here we are, and then you keep nice and firm support here. Slowly go down.
Another thing is, during your most painful parts, breathe out.
Yes.
That's a good suggestion.
Big, 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 big thing. So,
then we do log roll onto the ice packs. So like that, and then roll over. And then
you got the other pillow, the other side.
Well, no, and then you have to adjust the ice packs.
Yes, and then at this point is where we would adjust the ice packs. So
because they're not even under me.
No, they're not.
So then we roll me over again.
Roll over again. Ow, ow,
Ow,
pain,
ow, ow.
pain.
Yep, pain.
And then just slide these down and just positioning them. There we go. Then we help them back in. There we go. Then the pillow's got to come under there. The best way to do this was
the best way is
rolling back again.
Yep.
Then I slide that guy in. He rolls back. And the other guy goes in here.
All right. So then you have to do it the other way. So
Just
I don't know
using
if I did
support.
lift my legs.
No, your legs were not moving.
I don't know how I did this. I don't even remember like this.
There you go. Yep, and that was a lot.
Yeah, I was
There you
gonna
go.
say that's like the most painful part.
Yeah, so you can see here, you've got that cradle supporting the sides.
This is not comfortable to sleep, but this is the only non-painful way to sleep.
Yep.
So this is for at least I think the first 6 weeks. So and then you would have to lift up my legs, remember?
Yep, lifting up the legs. Just got no, and even that is painful. You get it right under there.
Yep.
There you go. And then, boom.
And
Okay.
then blanket.
And then the blanket goes over. Boom. And then you set your alarm.
And then you sleep like this.
Yep. And you sleep like that, literally.
But basically it's making it so your scar is not touching the bed.
So you can get a better view. This will be your reality for
A while.
a while. Okay, so here we are in the morning, or rather in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night when I have to pee.
Yep. So,
I would like have a phone. Is this when we did the phone?
Yep.
Like I had the phone by my bed and then I would text you
Yep.
and you were sleeping out there.
Yep, I have the phone next to me.
And then you would wake up and then come in here and then help me go to the bathroom.
So it's kind of just doing it backwards. So you gently take out this pillow first, and then supporting the legs, this pillow out.
And then reverse log roll. So over to the side.
Yep, down here.
And then again, I always had to do like 3 breaths. And then we would do it on the
Count
third
it out.
one.
Yep, so
and
you count
then-
together.
And then do it on, lift up on an out breath.
Yep, so we count. 1, 2, 3.
And you basically, I use some strength there, which I shouldn't have,
Yeah.
but you basically have zero strength and you have to pull all the weight.
Yeah, and the one thing I learned is you really want to use gravity to your advantage. You see how I'm positioned, that I was really just kind of cantilevering her.
Mhm.
So I wasn't really pulling. Do not pull your person. Do not pull your person. No, support, and you just provide that strength and try to use as much gravity as you possibly can.
Mhm.
So I got this here. See, bammo, cantilever.
And then up, just make sure you don't like move your back.
Yep. And again,
Just use your legs.
and do not pull your person. I will stress that many times.
So you just go up.
Up. There we go.
Like that.
And then you get your balance,
Yep.
lightheaded.
Yeah,
and then-
I dealt with a lot of lightheadedness, but I have low
Yeah.
blood pressure anyway, so.
Yeah. And then
And you're off.
we walk to the bathroom very slowly. Here we go. Let's go back to week 1.
Yep. This
We're walking.
is so fun.
We're walking. Yep.
Yeah.
Walking.
In the middle of the night.
Yep. Middle of the night. 3:30 a.m. Walking. Still walking. Still walking. Yep. Take a break. Whoa.
Oh man.
Lightheaded. Gotta stop for a minute.
I'm woozy.
Okay, and then you keep going.